'cause we're ready, and we're willing, and we're able to bring joy to life each day. We're ready, and we're willing, and we're able to show you a brand new way. Share joy, inspire others, unite humanity through curiosity and community building. We're ready, and we're willing, and we're able to bring joy to life each day. We're ready, and we're willing, and we're able. We like the past so bright, come what may. Share joy, inspire others, unite humanity through curiosity and community building. Join us, take a stand.
Hey, everybody out there, joy riders and the world. It's your girl, Elise Hollywood Evans. That's HOLLYWOOD. I am here at the $1 Trillion Showcase. I have with me none other than the legendary Michael Spiderman Robinson. Yes, man, Spider-Man. It's very special to have him here. You know, yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Spider-Man, welcome. The legend himself, the keyboardist, the producer, and you got some hot new music out now. You got your new showcase out now yourself. You know, let's talk about it.
You know, I'm just trying to because, you know, everybody got the inner beat, the body clock, that inner beat. And so, for the most part, we got to stay with that. Okay. You know, you got to go by that inner thing in you, okay? Because all the time people are going to be trying to tell you different. They're going to try to make you not feel good about yourself, not feel good about the things you're doing. So, you know, you have to toot your own horn sometimes. You have to know when to do it. And you have to know when to not let that alter thing take you over.
Take over, right? Yeah. Well, let's talk about that inner beat inside of you, because you got that inner beat of wonderful, great music throughout the years on the radio, records, and traveled internationally. But I want to know what you're doing right now.
Yeah. Well, just one little quick thing on that inner beat.
Yes.
Because I'm quoting my piano teacher, Mr. Willie Jones, rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
He told me, he said, always believe in yourself, because it's a such thing as you being the only one right.
Well, all right.
That's what my piano teacher told me, and I keep that in mind all the time, you know.
Now, repeat that one more time, because I want to get it into my beat, into my spirit.
Yeah. Always believe in yourself, because there is a such thing as you being the only one right.
Oh, my God.
Okay. So be down with whatever your thing is, you know, and people come cave in, but, you know, stay with yourself, stay with what you believe. And you know, hey, I'm the self-proclaimed king of the old school.
Okay.
And that's just only because, you know, that's the feedback I get from people. But, you know, the 70s soul R&B music is in me, you know. So, you know, growing up, and then so much music was coming up at me when I was starting to play from 10 up to about 16, you know, and then in Los Angeles, so I had jazz coming at me all the time. I had all the Motown. I had the rhythm and blues. We had the rock and roll, and we had folk music, mamas and papas and all of them. All of that coming at you at one time.
Okay, so if we're going to take a minute break right here, and we're going to come back with all that good music coming back at you at one time, just remember, you are tuned into the $1 Trillion Showcase. We're here at 23 Main Avenue in Richmond, California, 94804. See you in a minute. So we have folk music coming at you, jazz coming at you. All was disco coming at you too?
Well, that was before this.
That's before, right? Before the 70s, right? No, well,
because we talking late 60s.
Oh, the late
70s.
you just look so young to me. I didn't know we were talking late 60s here.
Because sure, I ain't gonna lie, I graduated in class of 73, Los Angeles High.
All right.
LA High Romans. And then I was the drum major too. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And yes, I had some beautiful majorettes on each side.
All
Boy, and I
right.
just thought I was just doing it.
Oh, you were doing it. Huh? He was doing it, everybody.
So shouts out to everybody, LA class of 73. Have mercy, Los Angeles.
So you had the music coming at you. So you started around 10 in LA.
Yeah. And I'm still grateful, to the brothers, some of the winos and the brothers in there drinking. And yes, I was too young to be in there with them at 10.
Oh.
But, I did. I was in there with them, I didn't do the drinking, but, I was in there with
thank
them.
God.
And I was able to learn a few tunes.
Yes. Okay.
And so, and at that point, the first song I learned was a composition by Horace Silver, Songs of My Fathers. That's a jazz classic.
Yes.
Anybody that know jazz, then you know Horace Silver, Songs of My Fathers.
Right.
So he was the first composer. And as a musician coming up, the elements in that song was very educational, okay? I learned chord progression. I learned solos, and I learned how to enjoy my music.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, while I'm playing it.
Yes.
Okay.
What a feeling.
That's a key.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the feeling. That's the key
feeling.
to it. So that's why piano would be my first love even before women.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. She's a piano can turn you on, huh, baby?
Well, I think it should turn women on.
Right. I can imagine. Can you imagine playing and being as good as you are, so young, so early? You had all the girls around you, huh?
No, because it wasn't really about girls.
Yeah.
And in actuality, in high school, LA High has some of the most beautiful women in Los Angeles. Okay. But on the lunch breaks and after school, I was in the band.
Oh, that's discipline.
And
Wow.
or I would leave from LA High and walk to Grant's Music Center, and they had a piano room where I would go in there and practice for a couple of hours, practicing my scales and everything. So I only, in whole high school, let me see, I had one girlfriend, and then in the 11th grade, I met my second girlfriend and ended up being my wife.
Yeah.
So, high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
So I was able to spend that quality time to develop myself as a piano player. So, and I still enjoy it very much today, less all the band leaders and business people, so far as I'm concerned, you guys would never understand what it takes to be a piano player and a musician. And keep in mind, music is a science.
That's right.
It's not what you think.
All right. So when we come back, I want to talk about the science of music because, I want to learn. So I'm Elise Hollywood Evans, and we have Michael Spiderman Robinson here at the $1 Trillion Showcase. All right. See you in a minute. All right. So we're talking about the science of music.
Well, yeah, because, there's obviously the business of music, which I would say 90% or more of all the participants around the world that involved in the music business, it's only a few people that actually know music.
Oh, that can read and write it.
Well,
So
reading
compose-
and writing is part of it, but knowing and understanding music and the building blocks and composition and these things, theory,
Mhm.
you know, people that went out and made millions of dollars and still don't know that.
Oh,
Still don't know the basics
the basic.
of
Mhm.
music, all your chords, all your scales, all the building blocks it takes to understand and to be able to listen to a record
Mhm.
and then get the music off, get the essence of what the tune is, and be able to play it back. That's a, a, a serious thing.
Mhm.
Okay, for me, it took me years to be able to, even though I played by ear from the beginning,
Yeah.
uh, it took me years to be able to understand what I was doing, okay, and understanding how chord progressions and melodies work, you know, in everybody's song, okay. But at the same time, not I was songwriting and I was writing music, but
Mhm.
I wasn't unaware of the legal definitions. Okay, see, so in these days, um, it's almost like a curse when a person takes the time to be really talented and learn how to sing or whatever they're doing, and then to know that you can't really benefit unless you know the legal stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, so and to be talented and to write songs and stuff, but not understanding the legal, then you set up to only be ripped off for your whole career.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Uh-huh.
and so that's not good. Um, to take it for me, you know, sure. I can't imagine playing music without knowing
The business part of music.
no, the
The
theory,
theory.
science.
That's for the science, and then but you also said the legal part as well.
The legal part is something totally separate.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay. And we're in a situation now where we got all these thousands of people out here, but nobody really knows uh, that much about it.
Mhm.
So hopefully one day, you know, I could be the one just to make some people aware, and then they won't say go down that road that I went.
So are you teaching? Are you consulting these days?
Uh, I'm doing a little teaching, but that's the music part.
Right.
But I'm very interested in setting up a school for the business part.
Mm.
You know, intellectual property
Yeah.
law
Yes.
and these type of things that we just need to know.
Yeah.
And right now, today, you know, there's just a terrible culture right now with all these people. They all want to be Berry Gordy music pimps. You know,
Okay.
and so from the beginning, when people you know, they trying to write their songs and everything, and you know, for somebody like me, you know, no, I don't want to see another person coming in trying to pimp me out of my music. You know, once
Mhm.
you do the music, then you know they don't want to give you no copyrights. They
Right.
don't
No
want to share it, no
royalties.
royalties.
Yeah.
They just want to try to pay you a few dollars and run down the street with your music.
Oh boy. All right, so we got to go catch some people that's running away with some music. We'll be right back. I'm Elise Hollywood Evans, and our guest is Michael Spiderman Robinson. So we're going back to the legalities of music. Well, no, you were talking about a school, starting a school about the business of music,
Well,
or just
yeah,
all the way
we
around
need that.
theory. Just
Well, yeah,
a program.
we
We need a
need.
program. That's what we need.
Well, we need that, okay?
Mhm.
Because even with me growing up and playing music, sure, there was a lot of opportunities to learn how to be a better musician.
Mhm.
Uh, but all through high school, nobody ever mentioned copyright or any of these things. Okay, so technically, we were all prepared as musicians. I was prepared so far as, I learned how to navigate, compose, uh, become a studio musician, how to arrange and make a record, and these type of things. Okay, and then my ears to the point where, yes, I could hear singers sing their words and melody, and I could compose music like right there on the spot. I know how to establish and listen to the key, come up with a nice chord progression that matches, and then put the groove in, the drum beat, the bass line, if there's a bass, because now a lot of times songs are made without a bass line.
Right, yeah.
The drums, the kick drum becomes the bass line and everything. So I mean, I love it, but now along with that, people need to know. Okay. And then, and maybe less of this foul attitude that everybody got. I know it's kind of permeated with the rappers. And so then they start calling everybody's music beats and all this and that. Okay. And me, I'm like, we don't sell beats.
We don't sell beats.
I don't sell beats.
All right, but I got some rings going on, but keep going on, yeah.
So it's not about making some beats for somebody. It's just about coming together, okay, and then we done created something, and then just make sure everybody involved got a piece of it.
Got a piece of it.
Okay, this other attitude is, okay, well, we want to pay the musicians $50 to run down the street now that we done got this track, or we done paid this guy kid a few. But when it come down to it, it was this one youngster I met, okay, and he did a track for this group, okay, and they did the song. The song was on the radio. I meet the guy's mama. I didn't really know him. And so then I was trying to explain, because the mama said, yeah, well, they gave him $2,500 for his music. And I was like, oh, yeah, they did. Okay. And so it was like nothing else. I said, well, that they gave you $2,500 for some music. Apparently, if they're playing it on the radio as much as they're doing it, then that song is worth $150,000 or $200,000 on the market. Okay, so that means your son accepted $2,500 when in reality he was 50% owner of the song. Okay, and under them circumstances, the $2,500 should have only been in advance.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And so when it come down to it, no, no, guys, if y'all out there selling beats, stop. Okay. And, sure, get in advance for your property, but make sure that you have your copyrights that go along with it, because the song blows up years later, you're not going to be feeling good.
Right, because it'll keep making money, but you're not making money.
Is long
gone, right, long gone.
And then those guys that pimped you, that gave you the money,
they're still making money.
They enjoying royalties.
Yes.
So stop.
With that said, stop. Okay, anyway, we'll be right back. I'm Elise Hollywood Evans. This is Mr. Michael Spiderman Robinson, the legend. He's just giving y'all game right about now. Lots of game. Wow, y'all, you're getting all kinds of game from the legendary Michael Spiderman. Can't even say it. I'm so excited. Maybe I ought to climb up the spider wall. Let me go climbing. Anyway, with Michael Spiderman Robinson, gave y'all a lot of game. Now let's talk about the songs that you are on the radio.
Yeah, well, I'm just here to tell you, no, it don't feel good being played on the radio 700-800 times a day around the country.
As you know.
And I'm not seeing the checks. and it don't feel good being on 17 versions, which makes me one of the widely sampled musicians around town. I'm on 17 versions. French Montana just came out with a version 2024 with yours truly, Spider-Man, playing the keyboard.
Wow.
Okay, all these people, they don't know that I'm still alive. Y'all, I'm not no old person that's
Right.
dead. You guys are sampling a real person that I'm still here. Okay, and so when Jennifer Lopez sampled me, okay, that was 6 million copies that was out there being played on the radio. And yes, I was sitting on my front porch crying with a #1 song.
Wow.
Okay, and still it's like, does the song stop? No, it's getting bigger. When I look on TikTok, it's all over TikTok, all over Instagram, and people got all these versions with yours truly playing the piano. And I'm telling you now, it don't feel good.
Wow.
Whoever's behind this record company, Elektra Records, y'all, I'm still alive, and I want my money.
Give him his $1 trillion.
Well, it's more complicated.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm just saying.
But Jeff is still alive. Ronnie is still alive.
Yeah.
Okay, they were the producers. William Jeffrey. Okay, and if you ever hear this, I'm just telling you, yes, you cheated me when I was 14. Yes, I played a melody for you on the keyboard. You guys went home and wrote lyrics to it, and now it's a huge hit. And I'm still here having to go to my gig after I finish to pay my bills. Okay, and bottom line is that in 77, when we did the song, nobody would ever have told me, Spider-Man, one song can take care of you for the rest of your life. One song can put your kids through school. One song can pay and help you buy a house. Wow. Okay, nobody said any of that. See, so we're still on musician mentality, which was at the time, I idolized Ronnie Laws. Okay, he took me out of town, out of state first.
Right.
You know, took me on the Friends and Strangers tour.
Oh, wow.
You know, and so to leave, when we finished that tour, that's when we went in the studio and recorded Very Special. But Very Special was only one of 4 songs that I did for them.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. And 2 songs was for Hubert Laws, the famous flautist.
Yeah.
Okay. I never knew what happened to the other 3 songs.
Oh.
But Very Special.
Very Special.
End up being the song that when it came out in 4 years later after I recorded it. And I had forgot about it because nobody ever sang lyrics to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just recorded the music track.
Right.
And played a little melody on the intro that I composed. Okay, but I never heard the lyrics until I went in the store and bought the album years later. And then I heard the lyrics for the first time. But when we recorded the track, it was just the music. So, and then that's what musicians do. You know, when we go in the studio and you're building blocks, you're recording a nice rhythm track so the vocalists could come and do their thing. Okay, and in this case, the vocalists, they were able to bring that melody alive into what it is now, you know, which is a classic.
Right.
You know, but I want credit for my work. You know what I'm saying? And today's world, they don't even put musicians' names on samples and the new stuff. Okay, that means when Beyonce came out with Crazy in Love, well, the key feature on that track is a horn section. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, who are those guys?
Well, we want to find out in a minute.
Because the horn section came from the Shy Lights.
Woo, we're going to talk about that in a minute. And hey, Uncle Godfather Marshall from the Shy Lights, $1 Trillion Showcase. Okay. If we go back and see what you were saying.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, we are back. I'm your girl, Elise Hollywood Evans. That's HOLLYWOOD. I have the legendary Michael Spiderman Robinson, composer, producer, all of that. Mind molder, instructor. He's all of that. And my co-pilot is over there still. I see him with them headphones on over there bobbing, creating some really good music. He said he was working on some Michael Jackson kind of track. So, Mr. Tony Mayfield is over there keeping that beat going. And I'm going to get right over here with this beat, Mr. Robinson. So, yeah, the horn section. We were just talking about the sampling, right?
Sampling,
Yeah.
and but there is one thing on YouTube, okay, Clyde Stubblefield.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know who that is, that was James Brown's drummer, Clyde Stubblefield. Okay, there's an interview somewhere on YouTube, okay, where the guy was saying to him, it was like, Mr. Stubblefield, you're the most widely sampled drummer in the world. Okay, because when the rap era came, then everybody sampled his beat. Boom, bop, shaboom, boom, bop, shaboom, bop, shaboom, boom, bop. How many times you heard that on the record?
Oh, millions.
That's
trillions.
Clyde Stubblefield, okay?
Oh, wow.
And I know he's gone,
Yeah.
but here Spider-Man is putting you out there, Clyde.
Yes.
Thank you for all the stuff you did. Okay, because you put something on there. So all these drummers and rap records got Clyde Stubblefield sampled. Okay, but the business is that James Brown's record company, King Records, is the one that licenses out James Stubblefield's samples. So Mr. Stubblefield don't get nothing.
Oh, like his family doesn't. Yeah.
Nobody gets nothing.
Gets anything.
Okay, so when they interviewed him and they asked him, they said that, well, he said, which I would say, and anybody would say, was where's the money?
Where's the money?
Why am I being the most sampled person in the world and then I don't have the money to come with it? The damn record company who pimped everybody because work for hire. Okay, most musicians, we didn't know about work for hire. Work for hire is that when you go in the studio and record something and they pay you, that's all you get.
That's all you get. You don't get any royalties, nothing after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if we knew that, we wouldn't have done it. Who would do it? Okay, if somebody would be like, okay, and somebody even then say, okay, well, Mike, you did very special and everything. And, the piano was great. Ronnie was like, you bad, man. You bad, man. But they didn't tell me no details. They say, well, he gave me $600 in 1977. I did 4 songs. I went home to my mama and was like, I made $600 today.
Yeah. I
think I might have made more than Daddy made in a day. In 77, that was kind of some money.
Yeah.
And I'm still 21 years old. Okay. And but it was nobody around to tell me to say, son, that what you did for $600 was really worth $600,000. Literally. And so, who would sell something for $600 if they knew it was worth $600,000?
So, but what's the recourse? What can a person do? I mean, because I'm sure there's a lot of people in that same situation. How do you recoup your money? How do you get your royalty?
You know what? And I talked to a gentleman yesterday, and he just made it sound so bad. It was like, well, they did pay you. They did provide you with some chords and this type of thing. And so technically, they did what they were supposed to do. Okay. And so again, Then he said, well, most musicians, they all say the same thing. I didn't know.
So they
and I
say
was
ignorance
like,
of the law is no excuse, right?
Well, I mean,
It's
but
sorta
of
like,
course,
I
the
didn't
person that
know.
just screwed you,
Yeah, they're not going to
they're
tell
going
you.
to say, yeah.
Man, I paid you, so
know.
listen, get out. Yeah.
But now today, and I guess we left off where, they had thugs and gangsters and stuff running record companies. Okay, and that's fine. And but I've talked to a few of my friends who were working down there with some of these guys, and they were scared to collect their royalties. Why would you be in a position, okay, that you work for these gangsters and then you got royalties coming and you might have a couple of $100,000 in royalties and you scared to call them and ask for your money because they'll soon kill your ass before they give you your money.
Oh my goodness.
Am I making, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
If somebody owe you $200,000, $300,000 and then, they would rather boot you out your way. So, I don't know if I would be.
Man. That's crazy. We got to go get this $1 trillion for Spider-Man here. We'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sitting there enjoying it too. Right.
Okay. Yeah. So we were talking about collecting our royalties, right? People afraid because of what you saying, the record companies back then, they were run by gangsters? Are they still run by gangsters?
I'm just saying,
I know.
this culture,
This
how
culture,
it
I
is.
got you.
Now, I mean, and now it's different, okay, because, the LGBTQ runs this business. I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing else because we can't talk too much about that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, y'all know this. Okay, so but when it comes down to it, the musician is nowhere in any of this.
Wow.
Okay, these are entertainers. Entertainer is different from a musician.
Yeah, let's talk about that. How is that?
Well, okay, it's very simple. Musician knows music. Entertainer, they entertainer. I mean, they don't necessarily know music, but music is a part of the thing.
Okay.
But entertainer, it can be not only a vocalist but an actor and all this and that. Okay,
so kind of like me, right? No,
there's nothing wrong with being an entertainer. I'm just saying it's different.
Yeah, no, it's different
from a musician.
Yeah.
Okay, and and then to it's kind of what you care about, because all my life, I'm always been kind of satisfied with my position on the stage, which is in the back to the side, and I got my
doing your
keyboards
thing
and playing.
Yeah.
So no, maybe until recently, I didn't have a big desire to be up front.
Oh, but you fronting now, man. I love it. You got some
front.
great songs. We were doing Strobe Life. That song, I love that song. Oh, yeah, that's one of my songs. You have some great originals.
Yeah, well, we're just now coming to our own so far as it's not just writing and doing the music now, but the business part, especially in today's climate, is just extensive. It takes, you got to have some patience, but nowadays in this digital world, and ever since they turned our music into a computer file.
Right.
And so when they turn our music into a computer file, y'all, we lost. Me as a songwriter, I lost.
Right.
My sound recordings, it was just all a big loss. Hard copy. And I tell you now, folks, if I could say something to all y'all, let's bring the CD back. Because we was making money with the CD. Okay, when they turn our music in a computer file and stuff, then we all sitting around and, like we looking for some rocks on the carpet or something.
Oh,
You know,
Lord.
I mean, it's like, come on.
Well, a lot of things are digitized. You don't even have to write anymore. They have the Chat GPT. You just tell it kind of what you want to say, and it will spit out songs for you.
Yeah, but where did that Chat GPT get their information from?
From the human brain.
No, they got it from Black people analyzing Black people's music over and over and over again. Okay, so now it's all in artificial intelligence. They could duplicate us doing our dance steps. They could teach a robot how to dance like a Black person.
I saw that today.
Okay, so who's programming this shit? It's the same thing from the very beginning with the damn phonograph when Alexander Graham Bell ripped some brothers off back then. Okay, it's still the same thing because every time we go into Google and put anything in there, including our music,
it captures. It takes
that damn computer got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so pretty soon he's gonna be playing like Spider-Man. Okay,
right.
What's up with that?
Right.
Okay, we're programming this. Okay. Okay, and Black music has always been the king. Okay, and I'm learning a Rolling Stones song for my gig tonight, and in the process, I was listening to it, and okay, Mick Jagger is sounding like Muddy Waters. Okay, when I looked on the credits, it said written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. You guys didn't write that shit, man. Come on.
Wow.
Okay, I mean, what am I supposed to say? Okay, I mean, I'm hearing, no damn Englishman talking about, yeah, shut the door.
Oh,
that sounds like Muddy Waters.
Right.
Okay, see, so, and when I talk to my partners, everybody loves the Stones, so it's no diss, but you guys, y'all took Muddy Waters' name over his song Rolling Stone. Okay, and Cadillac Records, that movie said a little bit about it. Okay, but y'all have been on all them groups from the British invasion. They had been on John Lee Hooker. They've been on Muddy Waters. They've been on Ike Turner.
Not Ike.
Okay, so now let's get it straight too. Yeah. Ike Turner did the first rock and roll song in history.
Oh.
Okay, so y'all put him down as for beating Tina Turner's ass, but that wouldn't happen. He did the first rock and roll song, Rocket 88. Was produced and performed by Ike Turner. He played the guitar and played the keyboards on the first rock and roll song.
Wow.
Google it.
Google it. Knowledge with Michael Spiderman Robinson. I'm your host, Elise Hollywood Evans, here at the $1 Trillion Showcase. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
Hey,
you just gave me some history.
Hey, no, Ike Turner, brother, Google that. Rocket 88 was the first rock and roll song. And then Bill Haley in the comments copied the song verbatim, put the song out and made way more money than Ike did. People was thinking that he did Bill Haley in the comments, but it was really Ike Turner. So give my man his props because, the media, they assassinated his character with that movie and all that, and nobody even talked about that he was a talent scout for Chess Records also.
Oh, wow.
He was responsible for painting some of these guys that became famous. They came through Ike.
Wow.
Then nobody told us that.
Well, because you gotta in order for us to move forward, you gotta know your history, and I'm glad that as they say, the young people spit knowledge because they need to know. They need to know how to get their royalties. They need to know who's the father. Our forefathers in terms of our music, our Black music.
Right,
our
because
heritage.
Black music now, they got K-pop with Black music at the bottom and they doing Korean at the top. Now they got Mexicans with Black music at the bottom and Spanish lyrics on the top. And then they doing that here because all the pop music is Black music. Okay, and these are things, that once again, musician come up with a great idea on tape, and then it's immediately copied by everybody. And to the point where the person that actually did it, you know,
they don't get anything.
There's a few people though. Props out to Bootsy. Okay, because Bootsy did that song. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. That's on everything.
Everything.
Mariah Carey.
Yep.
Lotto.
Yep. Lotto.
And I was watching TV today. There's Bootsy again.
Yeah.
And all this, you know, so we do have a few success stories like Bootsy and this type of thing.
And a shout out to Bootsy and the B Girls and Peppermint Patty. Hey, that's my family. Yeah, Spider. Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. Gee. You know what? Now that we have you here, I would love to hear you play. Because I know you got your show today. You're going to kick butt. Now, where are you playing today? In Napa?
Charles Cool Runnery. It's somebody's private party, but
excuse me,
I'm blasting you out there, whoever you is. You know, Spider-Man gonna be playing for you. So if you happen to catch this, come and give me a shout out.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about the shout out. How can we follow you? How can we find you? Yeah.
Well, actually, my website is MikeSpidermanRobinson.com. Mm-hmm. And then you could Google my name, Mike Spiderman Robinson, and all the stuff will come up.
That's right.
Right there on Google.
And we're friends on Facebook. Yeah. You have IG too?
Yeah.
Got all that.
You put my name in, the Instagram, all them things will all pop up. Oh, right. I don't know how it got that way, but I'm happy it is.
That's what's up, because I want to hear you play. But before we hear you play, let's talk about your new show, because you have the Soul Showcase and the Free Flow Showcase. Let's talk about that.
Well, you know, I end up being a little bit more you know, than a notion to try to put together a TV show. So my bad.
But but you were doing it. All the stars all the local stars came out that first night to support you. You had a lot.
Yeah, no.
Everybody was out, you know, from the blues and R&B crews, and you had all the musicians. You had everybody there.
Yeah, we did. We had a great crowd. So great crowd. Now I actually have to get all the footage together, edit it together, and then give that show that I've been promising to be able to put out. So I just give me a little more patience, and then I could get this stuff edited down. But yes, Free Flow Showcase, Soul Showcase, and Golden Microphone Awards and stuff, you know. So we'd be able to get that. And then it's all about fun. You know, for years and years, I've played all kind of talent shows. You know, I'm the human karaoke machine, if you want to say. Okay, because when people come in and stuff, instead of tapes, I'm a batch.
Right.
And so that's what kind of makes it a little more different and unique. But just give me a little more patience, and then we'll get that going. And then, two, we have the great and beautiful Elise Hollywood Evans, and she's one of the hostess the mostest, and she's doing it. And just her personality on camera, just like this, is very beautiful. I'm just glad to be associated.
I love it. Oh my God, this is my brother right here. Listen, we'll be right back. I'm Elise Hollywood Evans with our guest, Michael Spiderman Robinson, and we're here at the $1 Trillion Showcase. See you in a minute.
Just to give y'all some basics, most of our music is based on the major key, which is, I'm going to play it for you right quick, so if anybody gets this, it's going to go by quick. But these are all your chords. So your chords are in the major key. First chord, number one, is major.
The 2 chord is minor, the 3 chord is minor, the 4 chord is major, the 5 chord is dominant 7, the 6 chord is minor, the 7 chord is minor flat 5. Okay, and then it starts over. So there's 7 notes in your scale. And so anyway, that's a quick one. And anybody that able to pick this up, then y'all know that I just gave you something very valuable. I like to think that I play R&B really good, better, because I started off playing jazz. You know, and I'm gonna play that song, the first song I ever learned. Play the song for an hour, take a break, and then come back and play it again. But, you know, I did learn the pentatonic scale, the black keys. And it was a nice mixture, and it was just so easy to pick up the pattern. That was the first one, the F pentatonic scale. So that's a little different, but it's almost like, I guess, at least in exercise, you know, where you when you're training, you train extra so that when the real race come or whatever, you know, you got that already. So music's kind of like the same thing, you know. And so for me, you know, back in high school, I actually gave up women so I could do this. That's how you build your muscles as a keyboard player. So you youngsters, get the hand in book and take some time to build your muscles up on the piano and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna just segue, but I do like the blues, and so I kind of made myself out of a blues singer. So I'm gonna sing a little bit of Howlin' Wolf. Now all you girls say the days are done. You don't have to worry, you can have your fun. Take me, baby, as your little boy. I'm 160 pounds of a heavenly joy. Did. That's what you get. That was Howlin' Wolf, y'all. And all you people out there been trying to enjoy my life. Can't you see this feeling inside me? 'Cause I gotta have mine. All my life I wanted to. Since I found you, I found a love more precious than diamonds of gold. And since I found you, I found everything that's real. You've freed my arms and gave life meaning. Since I found you, whoa, you. There's happiness everywhere I see. I want to be with you. So I was just doing a little something for you. Thank you.
It's a theme you gotta know. Living the forever joy life show. Share joy, inspire others. Go. You